Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. We get the homestand underway with the first of two between the Oakland A's and the San Diego Padres. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Lance McCullough, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last three starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today. Into the box, Reggie Jackson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Line to the right side. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Bradley. Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow.
Batting third, shortstop, Miguel Tejada.
Striding in for Oakland, Miguel Tejada. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. McCullough has logged upwards of 2,400 innings of work in his career, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a high chopper, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
The 1-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Tejada stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Mark Mulder will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Manuel Diaz. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And a full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 43 on the year for him, and the Padres bust out in front, 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat. They can go deep.
In now, Fernando Tatis. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season, and the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Matt Antonelli, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard down the line. Foul. Another full count pitch home. Grounded to short. Tejada comes up with it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He had an amazing power month. He launched balls out of the park to left, to right, to center field. Impressive power. For a whole month to sustain what he did, really impressive.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Mark McGuire. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, man. He just tied him up in knots right there.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Digging in, Big Daddy David, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs already home here. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. But this is a foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Chavez. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Lowry's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 3 and the A's nothing. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jed Lowry, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Nick Swisher. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Lowry leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Brandon Moss.
In now, Brandon Moss. From the belt, the pitch, fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. The 0-2 once more. That's a ball. Sinker that misses for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Next up for the A's, Bob Melvin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runners are at first and second with one away. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Mark Mulder. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Two men are on with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
A's strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping into the box, Matt Stairs.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Now at the plate, Benito Santiago. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9th, pitcher Lance McCullum.
So here now is the pitcher, Lance McCullum. 2 out, nobody on. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop. The throw. Hey now. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Leading off the inning, Reggie Jackson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 3-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bradley. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Tejada.
Ready for another chance, Miguel Tejada. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tatis has got it, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Manuel Diaz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Riding in once again, Fernando Tatis. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Bradley has a beat on it, 2 gone.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Digging in, Matt Antonelli. The 1-1. Ground ball left side. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Eric Chavez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wynn is there. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
And with 1 gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
But taking in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Swisher. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Mark McGuire.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That ball's foul.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Gloved by Lowry. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 31, Big Daddy David.
Standing in, Big Daddy David. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tony Gwynn. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third. And he's safe.
He's in there.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Stairs.
So coming to the plate, Matt Stairs. And they're runners at the corners now. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. He's running. Ripped on the ground to first. They'll go to the bag for 1.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Benito Santiago. Short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Lance McCullough. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in and out. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Standing in now, Manuel Diaz. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Santiago at second, McCullough at first, 2 out in the inning. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Swisher is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Padres 5 and the A's nothing. Leading off the inning, Bob Melvin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Drilled to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Jeremy Giambi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. In there, 1-2 now. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Reggie Jackson. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Gwynn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Now pitching for the A's, number 15, Tim Hudson.
Digging in once again, Fernando Tatis. He flew out in his last at-bat. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Ready for another shot now, Matt Antonelli. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Ready once again, Mark McGuire. Pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. The 3-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box now, Big Daddy David. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Oh, and he misses it. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
In now, Tony Gwynn. Hit out toward second. Lowry's got it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
At the plate, Matt Stairs. The 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box, Benito Santiago lifted down the line in left. Swisher over to his right. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 8 and the A's nothing. striding in for Oakland, Bradley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
On its way is pitch number 75. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Hit on the ground to short. Tatis has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Tejada.
Stepping up now, Miguel Tejada. A hit in 2 tries so far. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball in there, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Win is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric Chavez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Chavez. The 1-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Still 8-0. Digging in and looking for more, Lance McCullough. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Second baseman, Manuel Diaz.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Diaz. Will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Diaz is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop,
Digging in, Fernando Tatis. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2-hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Hard on the ground towards short. Tejada fields it cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, as the lead holds at 8-0. Back here at Petco Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
smoked on the ground left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Next up for the A's, Nick Swisher, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Antonelli is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Moss.
Into the box, Brandon Moss. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Stepping into the box, Matt Antonelli. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Ready with the 1-1. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-2. Line drive, base hit down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0.
Now batting, right fielder, Big Daddy.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy David has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Lowry on to Moss, and they get them both. The double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now. Matt stares. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Gwynn at second with 2 down. Shoots this one over to first. Moss is up with it. Moss will take this one over to first himself, and that ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Padres 9 and the A's nothing. Riding in once again, Bob Melvin. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. 8th inning here from Petco Park. The Friars out on top in front of their home crowd as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Coco Crisp will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 3-2 to the A's center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
In now, Reggie Jackson. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And this is fouled at the plate. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Digging in once again, Bradley. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Two out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Padres 9 and the A's 1. Lefty Grove comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready once again, Benito Santiago. The 1-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 36 on the year for him as they push this lead up to 9 now. Ready for another chance, Lance McCullough. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Line shot back to the mound, and somehow he comes up with it.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman, Manuel.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Manuel Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit to short. Tejada right there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And of course we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Ready for another shot now, Fernando Tatis. He's 1 for 4 for the game. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the inning is over. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland, and this is now a 10-1 ball game. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Tejada, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Third baseman, number 3, Eric Chavez.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Chavez. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Last strike now for Oakland. Popped him up. Santiago has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. San Diego get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Lance McCullough gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Mark Mulder was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious